So, you've heard about the parable of the talents, correct? In Matthew 25, there is a story about a gentleman who goes away on let's say a business trip for an extended period of time. Now, before he does, he finds 3 of his servants and he says, I'm going to give you some talents to handle while I'm away. To the first, he gives 10 talents, one he gives 5, and to the last one, he simply gives 1 talent. Now, the instructions are pretty vague, but there is an expectation, at least it's pretty clear, that he intends them to do something with these talents. Well, he comes back after a while and he goes to the person that he gave 10 talents and he says, hey, I'm back. What have you done with the 10 talents I've given you? To which the servant replies, oh, master, this is what I've done. X, Y, Z, do, re, mi. And of course, the master celebrates. And as a gift, he gives him 10 more talents. Then same thing happens pretty much with the second one. He shows him what he's done with the 5 talents. And then he blesses him, celebrates, gives him 5 more. Unfortunately, for the one that only received the 1 talent, he came up with a bunch of excuses why he just could not make the most of the talent that he gives him. He says to him, you didn't do anything with the talent I given you? You could have at least put it in the bank and gained some interest. Because you haven't, he cast him into outer darkness and he said there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Now, is this story meant to scare us? Well, possibly. But I want you to worry less on what happens when you don't use your gifts and concentrate more on what the infinite possibilities arise when you do. For in John 10:10, the Bible says that I come that you might have life and that you might have that life more abundantly. And Deuteronomy 8:18 says, I have given you the power to get wealth. And you know how he does that? Through those talents that he gives you. Now, I know you're wondering, I have no idea what to do. Well, that's where me and my staff comes in. Because see, we were able to help scale the business from $100,000 a year to over 10 million in just 4 years. And on August the 11th, I am making my entire staff available for you. Come with your books, come with your courses, come with your products, and we're going to help you finally execute what God has given you so that you won't have any more excuses. So what's happening August the 11th, you said? It's going down. On August the 11th, we're going to have the Start My First Business Challenge. Okay? And it's all about software. You're going to learn how all this stuff is together, and it is simpler than you think. You're going to learn whether to use a funnel or use a website. You're going to learn what to do with all the leads that you generate. You're going to learn what the best places to do a shopping cart. You're going to learn all that for the low price of $5.97 for the entire week. And let's just say by the end of the week, you say, Shantae, Ricky, this is way too big for me. We're going to have 2 programs already there, and we're going to tell you that price on day 1. We're not even going to string you along all week. You will have a program called Do It For You. We'll have a program called Do It With You, and you can choose because we want you to relax. We want you to embrace because we know that you can do it. Start my first business challenge. Wait! I almost forgot the most important part. Well, you know how I told you that the price is going to be $5.97? Well, not for you, my friend, and not if you act right now. You see, tickets go on sale on July 14th, and the week of July 14th is only $2.97. In fact, there are 4 weeks left, so every week we're going to raise the price $100. So you know why we're doing this, right? Because if we don't give you incentive, you will procrastinate, and people are waiting on you to get started. So sign below, get signed up this week for $2.97. Next week is $3.97, all the way up until $5.97. Can't wait to see you. We can't wait to see what God is going to do through you. God bless you. Good night.